Hey, Collective. If this is your reading, I am picking up on a crazy sister energy here who is still, as we speak, lying about you and attempting to make plans to marry your divine counterpart or your ex, whatever you want to call them. But it's like this is a sibling who has been at this against you for a very long time. This is who actually broke you and your counterpart up. And they did this, Collective, by telling so many lies about you. They told this counterpart that you had betrayed them. For some of you, they even went to the crazy extent of photoshopping photos and videos that looked like it was you in these photos and these pictures, just in order to get your counterpart to turn on you. Like they were tricked, they were manipulated into working against you. However, the good news is here, Collective, if this is your reading, this counterpart is finally realizing that it was all lies. They are finally waking up from this sibling spell work and illusions that they had them placed under. And it's like this sibling knows this. They know what is about to happen. And what's about to happen is the two of you reuniting. But it's like you reuniting with this counterpart is the absolute last thing in the world that this sibling wants to happen. Because when the two of you come back into union, that means a tower the size of Africa is going to implode in this sibling's life, which is why it has came out in the reverse. This sibling is right now trying everything in their power to stop you two from getting back together. They are trying to hold off this tower from ever taking place. But the Holy Spirit is saying, Collective, they can try all they want to. They can continue making up as many lies as they want to. At the end of the day, you and your counterpart will receive justice against this sibling of yours. And you will receive justice for this sibling purposefully breaking the two of you up. I mean, it's disgusting. It's like they literally had a plan, and the plan was to take you out of here, to steal your life, to slip into your shoes, and they didn't care how they had to get this done. They did not care what nastiness that they had to pull. They didn't care how many lies that they had to tell. Because whoever your counterpart is, Collective, this could be someone who has a little bit of money. And this sibling, that's all they care about. They are greedy, they are selfish, they are materialistic. They looked at your counterpart and they just saw dollar signs. So they wanted you out of the way. And whenever I say that this sibling is right now desperately trying to prevent the two of you from coming back together, that is exactly what I mean. This sibling is right now heavily stalking you and your counterpart to the extent that they have all of your devices hacked. It's like they're trying to block all forms of communication between the two of you. But remember that justice? Oh yes, Collective, it is coming on in swiftly. Because also part of this justice is the fact that this sibling energy will be arrested. They're going to end up being arrested for paying someone to have you both hacked. And you know, the card says grandmother, Collective, so this sibling could very well be a grandparent, but either way, it doesn't matter. The one who is paying to have you both hacked will be arrested because hacking is a crime. You can't just do that to people. But yes, this is what they've been doing to you, Collective. The one who is showing up as the Hierophant because you are a spiritual leader. And this nasty sibling has been placing burden after burden after burden after burden on your shoulders for so long in order to basically break you down. But the good news about the Ten of Wands, collective, is it means that you will succeed after all of this darkness and this struggle. And for most of you, collective, part of this success is going to be the fact that you're going to be publicly rewarded for all of your hard work. If you've been standing up and speaking the truth about this sibling, you are going to be recognized for doing this. This is going to be part of your justice. Because it's like this sibling really had your counterpart initially tricked. They initially had them confused about you. It's like they managed to switch your energy with them. So they had your counterpart believing that you were nasty and dark and evil and they were of the light, whenever in reality, just the opposite is true. And it's like this counterpart is so grateful and so thankful, collective, that you were brave enough to stand up and tell the truth, because now they see everything correctly. They see the truth about this nasty sibling who could very well have heavy earth in their chart. But what is for certain is this is someone who is secretive, mean-spirited, and judgmental. But yeah, it's like your counterpart wants to thank you, collective, for showing them the truth, and the truth being that this sibling purposefully ruined your relationship, right? But it's like all of this success and these rewards and recognition, collective, it is going to come after a gigantic blow up between your person and this sibling, right? And it's funny because I did a reading earlier today where I talked about two people getting in a fight. This is the same energy. I've noticed lately that all of my readings in a day, they are all cohesive to each other. It's crazy. But yeah, that is what the Knight of Swords is telling us here. There's going to be a blow up that takes place because your counterpart is going to confront this sibling, and they're going to be like, why have you done this? You know, why did you lie? Why did you break us up? And rightfully so. I mean, this counterpart has every reason in the world to be upset. For some of you, collective, this counterpart could also have some cancer in their chart. But yeah, they are just absolutely distraught because of what they've done to you based upon this sibling. But yes, you, collective, the one who is literally the last of your kind, they do not make them like you anymore, right? And this is partially exactly why your counterpart is so upset. You're amazing, and they shit all over you for a nasty, evil witch. But it's like after this blow up, collective, it is then going to be a domino effect. All of the skeletons are going to start falling out of the closet. All sorts of indiscreet actions are going to come to the surface. And that, of course, will be great news for you. It's actually going to be a precursor of great things to come. Because for some of you, collective, this sibling, all of this that they've done to you, it stemmed from a theft that took place. This is who is responsible for stealing your inheritance. And you're going to receive justice for this as well. But yeah, the same justice, collective, that is in your tongue. And that's not even the worst of it, if you can imagine it. This sibling is also who is responsible for placing hidden cameras in your home if they were ever in your home. They had placed them in the light fixtures and in your shower head. Once again, because they were heavily stalking you. Oh yes. But yes, collective, all of this is happening to you. Again, the Hierophant, the spiritual leader, because the Holy Spirit says that what you have been praying for is finally about to come in for you. This is just beautiful.